So we are back with the second portion of the solution. So I got a linked list object going here. I got a node object. It's pretty self-explanatory, pretty basic. We just got a data and a next pointer. We got a sentient node, the head node here. We have a append method, and we have like I just made this for printing later once I'm done with the solution, to print out all the nodes values at the end. So yes, here we have the solver object, which takes the two lists that are going to be summed up, L1 and L2, and the empty list, which will get populated and returned. And these two are just some helper variables, just to keep track of the sum and the placeholder, or the place of the digit, whether it's a thousandth place or a hundredth place, and so on. Code kind of is too long, I would say. So yeah, that if I had to redo it again, I'd probably make it shorter. But anyways, these two variables will traverse each of the lists here, L1 and L2, sort of in lockstep. And we're gonna do this if else here. This is the first one, and we're gonna enter this conditional. We're gonna execute this code if both of the pointers are at a node that is not empty. Then we take the data that it's pointing to, and we put it in the right place as far as the number goes here, by just doing a little math trick here. And then we basically move the head node to be beyond those two nodes, and they will be discarded. So we just, with this step here, we have got rid of the numbers that we have already summed up, and we're gonna keep them in the sum variable here. And I said last time I would make it iterative, but I forgot and made it recursive again. So I will try to do a iterative solution in the later coding exercises. So here, this is when only the first list has elements in it. If that's the case, then we just take it to the correct power so it can be in the correct place, and get rid of that node by itself. And same thing here, but with L2. And here is we'll only execute this if they're both empty. So if both temp1 and temp2 point to an empty node, which means we have all of our numbers going, and we just take the sum here, and we split it up into a list, and then we take each digit of that list, make it into a node, and append it to list 3, and then return that list. And then here is where I do the testing. I create a linked list with the head node here. Create one node 2 containing the number 2. Here I created 3 nodes containing the numbers 8, 9, 9. And I don't know if you guys remember from the previous video, these numbers have to be read backwards. So really this stands for 998. And we're adding it to the number 2. And here I kind of call the class on it, and and then print it out right here. So let's see what the solution is. All right, so it's 1,000. Now I'm gonna change this to 1, and we should get 999, which we do. And then I'll change it to 102. So that should be 1,100. 1,100. So yeah, it works. Yes, and that's pretty much it for this part. Thanks.